Hello, everybody. It's Paul Neeson with the Real Life Health Show. And folks, this crazy, sick world we live in, where men want to appear as women and dress up like women, and you think about all the crazy things people are doing and people saying to try to justify the crazy stuff they're doing. If something happens long enough, people all of a sudden think it's normal and it's no longer crazy. So let me give you an example. If you're walking down the street and somebody is walking a dog, and a dog says hello to you, you're going to think something is really weird about that situation. But if you're walking down the street every single day for the next 10 years of your life and that dog says hello to you, there's going to come a point where you no longer think that that is odd. You no longer think something is crazy about that situation. As insane as it is that somebody would have a talking dog, unquestionably, unthinkably insane and crazy, if it continues to happen on a regular basis, it's still crazy, but your mind starts thinking, well, that's normal now. I'm used to that. And I'm here to tell everybody that is the case when it comes to eating animals. It is absolutely insane and crazy. And the first time somebody would have been told, well, we're going to cut that cow up and we're going to put its intestines and its everything else and mush it up into a burger and you're going to eat it. Somebody would have said, that is insane and that's crazy. But they've done it for so long, for so many centuries, for so many years consistently, that now people accept it as normal. Look at a hot dog. A hot dog is the worst of the... A hot dog is like they cut off cancerous tumors from these animals and everything and all the junk and all the leftover from the animal meat. And they just put it in a pile and they roll it into a sausage. And we're feeding it to our little kids. You know, that is just insane and crazy. I saw on a TV once where this culture, they eat bugs. Bugs, literally eating bugs. And we think that that is crazy in this country. But they gave these kids that eat bugs as a delicacy. They gave these kids, offered them a hot dog. And the kids found out what was in a hot dog. And they thought that was crazy. How crazy it is that we'll give our kids a hot dog. It's just insane. And I would almost say more insane than somebody actually eating bugs. And maybe just as insane as a talking dog. That we would actually eat an animal and put it in our bodies. I mean, what in the world are we thinking? And how far have we digressed in common sense or any sense that we would eat an animal? And we start brainwashing our kids when they're young to let them eat this stuff, thinking it's okay. The news tells us we need our protein and everything else. There's nothing you can't get from fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds that you need to eat an animal to get that. That's just a crazy brainwashing by the world today. We need to wake up and smell the animals, folks. We need to understand that that's never the way it was intended for us to eat, and we shouldn't be eating that way. If you're walking down the street and you see a dog, you don't start thinking, well, I'm hungry today. There goes a dog. I got to go find a dog to eat. It's just not normal, and in this country it's not normal. But you know what? You go to other countries, and that's what they've been brainwashed to do. But that's insane, as you would know. But if you do it long enough, you start to accept that. I'm not condoning eating dogs, but what do people do? They see a chicken. Oh, I need to eat something. There goes a chicken. That chicken doesn't even look appetizing to them. Unless they go to the store, they got to go buy a chicken, but they're not going to go and see a chicken on the road and all of a sudden get hungry. They have no problem going to Kentucky Fried Chicken and passing that up on the street and all of a sudden they get hungry. It's crazy, folks. It's crazy. I mean, people out there, you know, the Ebola virus started by people eating monkeys. That's how it started. You know, and you think that's crazy. If you were walking down past a shop and you see the monkey dead and spinning in the window, you wouldn't be thinking about eating it. You'd be calling Peter and telling people that's animal abuse. But then you go get in your Kentucky Fried Chicken, it's the same difference. What would make somebody do that? I mean, we're brought up that way, we're brainwashed from growing up that way, but that doesn't make it right. I mean, it's unhealthy, folks. It's unhealthy. It can never possibly be healthy to put an animal inside your body. It's just crazy. Yeah, there are less harmful ways to do it. Get away from the factory farming and get more into the natural type, but still, it's still not a wise thing to do. And just because you've survived long enough doing it doesn't make it okay. It is crazy. But we try to justify it because, hey, everyone does it. Look at our bodies and look at our teeth. Look how we're developed. Look how we're born. We're made to pick fruit. If you see a monkey and an orange on a tree, you don't have a natural tendency to eat that monkey. You have a tendency to eat that orange. But why, when we see something like Boston chicken or Kentucky Fried Chicken versus an orange, we think that orange is a little snack and that real meal is the chicken? We need to get right with this. And then you look at what they do to frying it. Fried chicken. Sounds great, right? Well, if you fry that orange, would you be as excited to eat that as well? Some of you would, but that wouldn't make it better. That would make it worse. That's how you know when something should be in your body or not. When you have to fry it to make it taste better, might not be in your body. When you get something like fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, or seeds, you don't got to fry them. They're delicious just the way they are. So think about the fruits and say, I love you just the way you are. You can't say that about chicken or beef or any other crazy meat people are putting in their bodies. Stop eating animals, folks. Go vegan. At least go vegetarian. And stop making your stomach a cemetery for animals. You'll see a big difference in your health. You'll see a big difference in a lot of things. So, when you look at Noah, when he came off the ark, he was eating animals because there was nothing else to eat. But now we have a tremendous amount of other things out there. We got a tremendous other amount of choices. And the fact that somebody would choose an animal over those other things is crazy, insane. But that just shows how we've been brought up and how we can be brainwashed. But you know what? You can be brainwashed the other way and start realizing. Stop letting your childhood brainwash you or the commercial on TV, and start letting our Creator brainwash you and eating what He intended us to eat in the Garden of Eden, fruits and vegetables. That's it. That's what we need. So, folks, I was there. I was doing the same stupidity, and I called it stupid, of putting animals in my body when I was growing up. But I've come to realize I don't need to do that. So why am I doing it? That's a great question to ask yourself. I don't need to eat animals, so why do I do it? Well, many of you think you need to do it, and I'm telling you, you don't. You just don't. It's a fact. You don't need animals to be healthy. You don't need to eat them. So why do you do it? Well, you like the taste. Well, I could tell you there's, fruit tastes much better than meat any day of the week. Yeah, if you're getting unripe, unorganic fruit from your store, it's going to taste like garbage. But if you learn about getting good quality fruit, there you go. Go get a steak that's not high quality and see how much you like it. Not as much as that high quality one. Well, it's the same thing with fruit. You put a high quality steak versus a high quality fruit. The high quality fruit's always going to taste better. How do you know? Give a little kid a piece of steak and a fruit and see which one they like better. Before the brainwashing and everything else, so when you're older, I got to have my meat and potatoes. No, folks. So we need to get right with this. If you have to flavor it and season it and fry it for it to be palatable, chances are you shouldn't be eating it. All right? Go vegan, folks. Go vegetarian. And stop doing this crazy thing of putting dead animals in your body. It's just cannibalism. That's what it is. And that's what people are doing. So stop it. And go vegan. All right. Until then, everybody, Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show. Put your questions below the video. Have a great day and a great vegetarian life.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.